Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. The only college that teaches you business skills, life skills along with academics. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful this day on top of the world because I work as worship. A lot of time you would have had this thought. A lot of people have come and asked me also. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या करना है. I don't know what to do. I'll do this. I have been to a consultant. I've been to a counselor. I have been to a lot of people to take help on whatever confusion you have or some problem you have or you anything. It can be business related, professional, relationship, personal. And there are times when we do a lot of things to get those things right. And whatever you could, you did it. Let's give that benefit that you tried every possible thing or every possible person whom you could meet for a solution or for anything. It can be you're trying to succeed in some business, it's not happening, or in relationship you want to get it right, not happening, and you have taken the best advice, expert advice, happen, and still you're not able to mm, find a solution or find a way out of it. And I've seen people getting stuck. I'll introduce one word to you, very common word. Of course, after I tell you, it will be very obvious. We all knew this, correct? We all know a lot of things, but we do not do all the things. This one word, we think, which is again a very beautiful part of my life. Knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, unconsciously, I think I have made a part of my thought process, and I very subconsciously practice it, and it has given me a lot of solutions, a lot of ideas, a lot of crazy ways. And those of you who have personally interacted with me, I have some very crazy ways of dealing with life. I have some very unconventional ways of leading my life or finding solution for people. And people keep wondering, how could you get this kind of solutions or this kind of ideas? And I think it's a very important word if you want to move forward in life, even after you have put a lot of efforts to find a way for yourself and you are got stuck. And especially for all of you who have, or all those of you who have got stuck, maybe in a relationship, maybe in a business, maybe in a profession, maybe at your personal level, a lot of time you have a health issue and you tried every possible doctor, you did a lot of things, and then you still are stuck with your health issue. You don't know how do you to go forward with this. And this kind of things are almost everywhere. I'm not saying it is only in one aspect. Almost every aspect of life, different people have different problems or they get stuck. If you can just build up this word as a vocabulary of your life on a regular basis, I think you will never get stuck. I never got stuck in my life. I've got a lot of hurdles in my life. I've got a lot of challenges in my life. I've got a lot of those hindrances, difficult moments, problems in my life. No doubt about it. But I never got stuck in it. I've always found a way and come out of. Eventually, I've come out of anything. I never got stuck into anything. Any issue means any issue in my life. And I can tell you this with my 51 years of experience of living almost on a daily basis. And you're thinking, okay, we got it now. Tell me the word. But that's the excitement of this 9 minutes now. I love to build the suspense. I love watching those thriller movies, and it's nice, no? That one word, if you can make a part of your life, you'll go places. Because the truth is, and the reality is, this world itself has developed so much only because of this one word. And that one word is such a taboo in this part of the world called India. We somehow don't want to practice it. There is one thing very guaranteed in that. What is one thing very guaranteed about that word is failure is guaranteed. Success is a probability. Success is a chance, but failure is guaranteed. and born and brought up in a country where failure is a big taboo. You should not fail in life. Whether it is a first standard or second standard or a unit test or an oral examination of 5 marks, we should not fail in our life. Otherwise, we are criminals in this country. We are we are sinners. We are papis in this country. That's what is the conditioning that has gone to all of us. And when you see a lot of people and a lot of countries have been very developed countries, it's because of this one word. They never hesitate to practice this one word big time, regularly. It's a part of their daily life. Okay, Deepak understood what is the word. It is called experiment. It's as simple as that. We don't want to experiment in life. Almost every developed country, they're all large companies to small scale companies. All of them have by default R&D department, research and development department. So whatever they do and produce, they do it. But at the same time, they keep on doing R&D. That is why we have new models, upgraded versions, different versions of the same thing. Why? Because there's a continuous R&D happening in those companies, and there are some people who keep on experimenting with their life. I keep experimenting with my business models. I keep experimenting with my own teachings. There are different ways I have taught things to people. Very unconventional, very crude ways at times, very raw ways at times. But I think I have made an impact in all those people who have been in my life. Big time. Big time means big time. Why? I experiment. I experiment with my teachings. I experiment with my way of communication. I experiment with my own life. I experiment with my business ways. I experiment with people. I experiment with my own self. I experiment nowadays with nature. There are times I have failed, but who cares? Because one success is enough to erase all your failures. But we don't want to experiment because there's a tremendous amount of pressure. अगर fail हो गया तो अरे हो गया तो हो गया. Damn it! You can always do another experiment. It's one thing to talk about Thomas Alva Edison did 9,999 times. He failed to create one bulb. He failed 9,999 times, even if it is bookish or reality. I don't know this. How many of us have even gone beyond 10, 20, 30, 40 experiments we have done with your life, or with that relationship, or with a business problem, or with whatever? Not even 10. We do 3, 4 attempts and then we think enough. I think I'm not able to do that. Experiment. Experiment. Life itself is an experiment. Marriage is the biggest experiment. Parenting is even more khatarnak experiment. But boss, it's only experiment, which guarantees development. If at one end it guarantees failure, it also guarantees you amazing success models, success ways, and you have a new way, a new idea, a new venture, a new business model, a new relationship, a new strategy. Something new has to come, then something is to be done is experiment, 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 and experiment. I keep doing it. See if you can make it a part of your life. Nobody remembers how not to make a bulb, but everybody remembers how to make a bulb. Because a way was required for bulb to be created, and he found it, and the whole world now only follows that way or improvise on the entire thing. But experiment is the name of the game. So this belief that we will not hesitate to experiment, irrespective of failures and successes. Let's start this beautiful day. I believe I am. I believe I can. Guys, go set and go. Go to move.